Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us. We have representatives from the Sugar Gems Bead Shop, and they are here. We have Carrie Culhane and Abigail Sarah. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. We're very excited.
Well, you know, you have got a virtual plethora of items here we'll talk about. But first, I like to talk to people when they start a new business like this. How'd you get started in it?
Oh, I've been doing beaded jewelry for probably 17 years now.
Really?
My grandmother got me started doing it, and then it just grew into an obsession.
Yeah.
And my sister and I sold jewelry professionally for several years, and then we just decided that we needed to open a store. And
Did you travel selling your beads?
yes, all over.
All over.
Now, there was no place in Harrison that offered this.
No, well, the only place in Harrison where you can buy any jewelry making supplies, you know, besides our store is Walmart. I mean, there's not any
limited.
Hobby Lobby, Michael's, nothing.
Right.
So that was another incentive for
Right.
me to open the store. And I've had such a wonderful reception of artists in the community that have been thirsting for material.
Awesome.
So, yes, we're very blessed. This was a really, you know, nice business venture for us, and it's doing really well. So
Well, they're
far.
also giving classes, right?
We do classes.
Yeah, at the college too.
Well, we don't do them at the college.
I know, but they did a class not too long
Someone
ago.
did.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Someone
they do like beginning,
And
and,
that
they do
helps.
some.
That helps get the people involved with beading.
It really does. It really does. And then that's what I'm excited is that people can see what you can do, not only just, you know, buy it already made, but what they can make themselves, you know, and we're there all the time. There's someone there that knows how to make jewelry all the time. So they can come in and pick out their beads, you know, and if they want to make their own jewelry, we'll help them. If not, you know, they can take the beads home and do it themselves.
Okay.
But you're actually going to offer classes,
Yes,
aren't
ma'am.
you? Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
The next class that we'll be having is just a beginner basic jewelry 101 class. So you've got your basic stringing and just very basic wire wrapping. So it's really easy, and we do step by step. We'll show you all the tools and the supplies that you need, and they get to pick their beads, and you know, we go from there.
How involved do you get in jewelry making? I mean, I know you can
We go all the way up to advanced. So
castings and all that. Oh, really?
Wow.
Yep.
Interesting. And you teach that also?
I don't teach it. My sister does, and I actually pull several people from the community that teach also.
But she's readily available to help.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah.
And then Abigail,
You're
involved.
the rapper. I mean, what are you?
You're gonna do your little rap thing.
No, I can't rap on TV. I can't. I can't do that. I can tell you about some of our stuff though.
Okay.
Our Chandlu, is that what it's called? Style bracelets are really popular right now. They're much, much, much more affordable. The designer brand goes for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but these.
But you can make them yourself.
Yeah, you can. We're actually giving a class on how to make it yourself.
Okay. And these are basically looks like marbles to me, but you know, I'm not an expert. But is this a certain kind of tie, or and what is it? Leather or what is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's leather, and it's almost like macrame. It's very easy. You just look at it and pick it up. It's mine that I make for personal wear. But all of these, they fly out of the door at the store.
And these come made, or you can make them yourself.
Yeah, either one. I do a lot of these during the day, so if anyone wanted to come down, I'm willing to show them how to make them, or if they just want a special request, I can make one.
So if
them.
I wanted I can pick out my own beads.
Yeah.
And I could ask you. I said, Abigail, I want this specially made with this bead, this bead, this bead, and you'd
Yeah.
do that for me.
Of
Oh, okay.
course.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Or even if you're not so specific, can you pick out beads and say make it pretty, and you'll do it?
Oh, yeah, of
Okay.
course.
You can use your
I
imagination.
can make everything pretty.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about some of the items.
other
Let's start on
things
your
here.
side. Why is that colorful? That's not beads. That's
This
just
here?
yeah. What is that?
This is silk cord, and this is used for like large hole beads or pendants.
So that's what you start with.
Yeah, well, this is one thing that you start with. This is basically just for decorative purposes. But
Okay.
we have stringing wire. That's what you would start. You know, you would take your string of beads and you would cut it up. And most people don't just use one string. They pick several different beads,
Right.
metal beads, spacers to go in there. And you just cut it up and you start stringing it. And then you end up with something like what I have on here. This
Okay.
is
That's
this is
neat.
used with some of the stones, made with some of the stones
Cool.
that are in the basket. We have walls and walls of beads at the store, so this isn't even half of what we have. We specialize in gemstone and glass. That's what we
Okay.
have the most of. And then the Chinese crystal, we also do Swarovski, vintage Swarovski. we have all kinds of things, and if I don't have it, I can get it. And I like to tell people we can get anything from diamonds to plastic.
Do you make your
Wow.
own beads?
Yes.
Like drilling your own holes and that kind of thing? or-
We can. Right now, the location that I'm set up in is not really good to do all of that. Like I have torches. We do torch enameling,
Right,
and we
right.
can do glass beads, but right now it's too small of a space
Yeah,
to really
so-
have a
but-
lot of that going on. But we can do that.
And you're planning to move?
Yes, very
Okay.
soon.
Can you tell us the location, or you
You
want to talk about?
disclose the location.
Well, we haven't actually signed the lease.
Okay,
We're in a
well, that's
verbal
fine.
agreement,
Okay,
so
good,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
If you'll let us know, though, when it happens, we'll be sure and get
but
that
I
out.
do want to tell you that it is twice the size, and we are also going to start carrying yarn. I've already placed
Okay.
a large order for yarn, specialty yarns, basic yarns. So
Because there again, there's not a place to go
No,
purchase your
no.
yarn besides like Walmart.
Walmart.
Right.
And yarn for people that want to do what? Macrame?
crocheting, knitting.
Okay.
That's another thing that I do, and that's what we're trying to open up. Another half of the store for yarn. So, and we'll have all the supplies that you would need to do that. And we also do classes. I would teach the classes on that. So, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
And if people just want to keep calling in and checking with me to find out when we're doing our classes, I constantly change, things and let people know what we're doing and kind of keep them updated and let them know what's available. So.
Now, you talked about this beginner class. When does that start?
Well, we're forming classes. I don't actually do a class until I have enough people signed up.
Okay.
Okay.
Because-
What's the least amount you will take?
4.
4. Okay.
And we've done 3 classes so far, and they've been really fun. We did a torch enamel class, and we did a basic stringing, and they were really, really fun. But I got to tell you, one of the funnest things that we have there are birthday parties. And
Okay.
the birthday
That would
parties
be a cool thing to
are so
do.
cool, and we do those for little girls like around age 4, all the way up to adults.
And it's not just the cake. You bring the beads, right? That's what it's all about?
Well, they all come to the store. I have a whole room. You can bring your cake, and we set everybody up
That's
to
neat.
make their
Oh,
jewelry,
neat.
Cool.
and they all leave with finished piece of jewelry that nobody else will have.
That's neat.
Right.
And the little girls just love it. I love it. It's so much fun.
So, do you tailor your classes too to fit everyone's schedule? I mean, it's not
Yes.
necessarily a set. Okay.
We like to keep the classes usually either in the evenings on a weekday, or I really like to try to keep them on Saturdays. That's the
Okay.
easiest for me and most people also that are working. So
So, if someone's interested in learning, they need to just come see you and give them your name, and then when you get enough, you will let
I have a
everybody know.
mailing list, and we're on
Okay.
Facebook. I update all the
Right.
time on Facebook. So
And it's listed as,
Sugar Gems.
Okay.
And we have a website also, www.sugargems.com, and
Oh, okay.
I have everything on there too. So
Talk to us some more about
Sure.
some of the other things.
I'll let
here.
Miss Abby
Okay,
tell
Miss
you about
Abby.
the jewelry.
Okay. Up in the front, right here, these are all handmade wire wrapped beads
Okay.
or rings made out of beads from the store, beads and buttons. This
You
is
mentioned you made those.
yes.
yourself, didn't you?
It's actually a lot easier than it looks, and I'm willing to teach people this also. You use a ring mandrel, which has the different sizes on it. Just wrap the wire around the mandrel and then around the bead again. It's not as easy as that.
tilt that just
but-
a little bit so we can get a better idea of what's we. And do you buy these already made up? Is that what, like the front, like this spider here? That's already, the button's already made? Okay.
Yeah, they are. And then I can make them for you there. I've actually had people say, I like this ring, can I have a different bead? And then I've done that for them really quick. It takes about 5 minutes to make
Oh,
a
really?
ring.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And then this is something Carrie made, really interesting. A lot of wire wrapping is involved in this. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
love
can
it.
see the detail around this stone here, and that's neat.
This was actually a project that came out of cleaning my workspace, and I started just picking up beads, and I was like, oh, that would look really cool with that. I think I'll put this with it, and it just kind of happened. And that's we sell a lot of jewelry that we make there, and we also support other local artists there also. But yeah, there's all kinds of things that you can do, and this was just made with scraps from other people's jewelry that
Wow.
they came
Neat.
in and had the beads made into something else, and these were left over. So we
'Cause
just
some people have that creative mind and know what they want, but sometimes you can look. I couldn't do that. I would look at that and go, "Oh, I love that," but I don't. I'm not confident enough in my skill to like design something.
I got to tell you really quick how wonderful Abby has done. She has come in and just picked up so many skills, and that's what's so wonderful about it, is to see what she creates and what everybody else can create too. And it's not as hard as you think it is if you just sit down and let us show you. And we're willing to do that too anytime we're open. If someone wants to come in, we'll be glad to show them how to make it. So
What else do you have
What do
there,
you have?
Abby?
This is something Carrie just showed me. It's called chaotic wire wrapping. It's a way more advanced wrapping. Nothing
Chaotic
about
wire
it.
wrapping?
Yeah, it's not uniform
Looks a
at
little
all.
chaotic to
Awesome.
me. Yeah.
Just whatever you want it to be. They're really popular right now, though.
Cool.
But
Cool. I'm sure the camera can't get that close, but there's no rhyme or reason to how it's wrapped. Okay.
it's however you want.
Looks like some of the cabling we
That's
do
the
around
beauty
here.
of this. That's how some of us people are. Chaotic and not uniform.
Now I noticed that you had pliers. Do you sell those there too?
we do. And here we have several different kinds with us today, but we sell all different, price ranges. We have the really nice pliers, and then we do the more economy, that fits every budget. But and this is also something that you'll learn in the beginning stringing classes, what each tool is and what it's for and how to use it. So
Well, I can tell you, my wife took the class at the college, and we probably put 100 miles on trying to find all the specialized pliers and everything. So
Oh, and we order everything in the store, and I don't charge shipping. You can come in, and I also do bead trades. We're doing bead trades. So if people have things that they don't necessarily use anymore, this Saturday will be the first one that we do, but they're more than welcome to come in at any time and talk to me, and I'm willing to trade also. But as far as tools and special orders go, I do all of that in store, and I usually have everything on hand too.
okay.
So
Do you have the glues and the solders and all that stuff? Okay.
and if
You
I don't
everything.
have it, I can definitely get it. So
Okay.
You sure sound a lot more knowledgeable.
Well, when you have to be the chauffeur and say we got to go here to get this, okay. So we've been everywhere.
well, good.
Yeah.
That
So
gives you a little basic
little
knowledge.
understand about all this.
I want to know what's in here. What?
In this bowl here,
Yeah, in that bowl.
tell me about it.
What-
Looks like bottle caps.
it is.
I know. That's what.
It is. These were all actually made by my sister.
And they're resin filled. Really, all that there is to this is she knows more about the actual process, but you can pick anything you want. You put it in the bottle cap, you fill it with the resin, and then she can tell you the more in-depth part of that because
So-
I've never actually done this myself.
I guess you could just cut out
Paper, and then you
okay.
can put.
There's a
There's
little-
some in here with old watch parts.
Oh wow.
And beads.
That says
and
Reese's
little
Puffs
puzzle
in there.
pieces, and there's all kinds of stuff you can do. Little mosaics and
pictures
things.
of your girlfriend you could do.
Yep, there. I mean,
Interesting.
It's really endless
Yeah.
what you could put in there. So. They make kind of fun little collage. Those are really fun and funky and very popular right now.
Well, the
Kind of
funky thing seems to be in. And tell us, you brought those over. What? Tell me about.
Okay, the
These
tree
items
of
here?
lives. Yeah, these a lot of
Pick one
people
open.
get them custom ordered for like the birthstones of their families and
Okay.
stuff. These right here, I think these are just trees. They have the green leaves. So, but yeah, a lot of people come in and they're for the birthstones and stuff. And then this one is one I just messed around with, and I think it has kind of like a lightning bolt effect to it. But there's a lot of really neat stuff you can do with wire wrapping, and the different pliers and stuff you can use gives it all a different touch.
Cool. Cool.
Wow. I'm impressed. This is
Now,
neat.
I wanted to make mention, we talked earlier about
Yeah.
Ann's bracelet. Do you have those down there, I think?
We do. We
Yes.
also do the costume jewelry. We have costume jewelry. We have hair bows. We do.
Now, do you make these too, or
no.
Okay.
these are bought and just resold?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's actually a jewelry and bead store and soon to be yarn. So and I
Okay.
do special orders for that too. So
But certainly the beauty of it is
making
making your own.
That's what I try to really, focus on with people because I do get a lot of people in there that they're like, "Whoa, what do we do with all of these
Yeah.
beads?"
Exactly.
And I'm like,
I
"Oh."
walked in there and there was like wall-to-wall beads.
Yes.
And I thought, I wouldn't know how to start.
How to start?
So-
Yeah. So do you still travel?
No.
You don't do that anymore?
No, we're actually trying to get started into doing some traveling bead shows where we would actually take beads and sell, but that'll be on down the line. I'm really trying to focus to get the store, completely stocked and, kind of really get to the feel of what people around in this area are
Right.
looking for. So.
Well, and let people know that you're here and
Right.
that you have this available.
Oh, we offer a lot of success. I mean, I love this kind of thing. For the artistic person in the area, it would be a perfect place to get started.
Yes. I love sharing creativity and I love to see what other people create. So
Awesome.
Well, cool. We want to make mention that you're located, Sugar Gems is located where now?
310 South Pine here in Harrison.
Okay.
And you'll let
that's-
us know when you move.
Yes,
So we
most
can-
definitely. And that's
Okay.
right behind the youth center swimming pool. It's like right across the street.
Okay.
And we like to tell people, that we're in that kind of fun, funky house there, and it's got a sign up front. But we're planning on moving in April. I just want to let you know,
Okay.
April is going to be
Far away or other side of town? or
No,
fairly
Harrison.
just
closer?
right on Main Street.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Now, your
All right.
hours of operation.
We're closed on Sunday and Monday right now, and then every day 10 to 6.
Okay.
Okay. And then anyone have a question, they can call you directly?
They can call me directly. The phone number that I use is my personal cell phone, and they can call me at any time and leave me a message if they have a question. And if on Sunday and Monday somebody would like to come in, I am willing to come into the store and talk to people. I do that all the time. So, yeah.
Good,
Okay.
good. And get on Facebook. That's where you get a lot of.
Facebook.
Interaction.
Facebook.
Okay.
Exactly. That's
Yes.
Well,
Facebook
thank
is
you guys so much for
Thank
coming in. We
you.
appreciate this, and you've made my wife happy, I'm sure.
Oh, she was a pleasure to work with.
Yeah.
Too,
Well,
so.
she always is until she gets home, and then. No, she's great. There's nothing wrong with her.
Well, thank you so much for letting us.
Thank you. We're glad to
bring,
have
bring
you.
some of our goodies in and kind of show everybody. And I'm just really excited about all the artists in the community and how many people come in there and show me what they make. I just love that. It just brings
Well,
me
you'll
a lot
need
of
to
happiness.
have a show somewhere.
Yes, yes. Well, I would love to be able to have a show in the community, like an art show, and where people can have booths and set up, and that's what I would love to start doing. So,
Cool. All right.
wonderful.
Carrie, Abigail, thanks so much for
Thank
being here
you.
be on the
Thank
show,
you.
and keep up the good work. And I'm not sure what we're going to do. I think we're about out of time. Is that right, Mr. Direct? We got 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to, I guess, take a short break, and then Ann and I'll talk, or maybe we'll get Ian in here and talk a little bit if we've got
We've
enough
got
time. So
something. We don't know yet.
stick around. We'll be right back.